Blackie Lawless comments on holding pre-concert Q&A sessions with fans. This the rock and roll weatherman. My name is Sean Morrison, and yes, he goes on to say it's been one of the greatest experiences of his life. And Mr. Morrison thinks the answer, in his own personal opinion, is because he's laughing to the bank where he's charging $350 per meet and greet, and who knows? Say if a family of four goes, he's going to easily make $1,400. I mean, the VIP tickets, it gives fans a chance to meet him, get a personal photo, autographs, and tour this W.A.S.P museum, and take part in a very personal Q&A session with him. And what kind of freaking museum beats me? I can't picture him setting up a museum at the concert venue. But anyways, myself and Janaki will be attending a W.A.S.P concert, but going to see the show is one thing, but we are not wasting money on stupidity. Now, Blackie did an interview with the Classic Metal Show when he was asked about this, and he said it was something they started about 5 years ago. He said they never did meet and greets before, and they always felt kind of strange with the idea if you're going to charge an admission for something like that. He said they looked at it and said what other bands are doing. He claimed he didn't know anything about it, and that that the band was literally green and no place to go. So they started looking at what other bands are doing, and honestly, he didn't feel comfortable with what artists are doing. But then he says he's not putting anything down for anybody doing it, but then he's doing it. And then, we all know it's about the money and everything, but it's freaking crazy, Artists are doing it like nuts. Everybody knows how Mr. Morrison feels about meet and greets. And some of you artists know me from going to shows over the years or whatever. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. I'm not a fan of it. If it's something for charity, possibly. Now, Blackie went on to say that it's been the best for him when he does the meet and greets. They kind of have a kind of assembly line where they do the photos and signatures first, but then they get into the meat of it, which is what he prefers, which is the Q&A, and it usually lasts about an hour. Everyone gets to ask a question, sometimes multiple questions. That's the part he likes the most because he calls it little mini market surveys. Oh, God. It's going on how to say they're nervous and they can't think straight, etc. Friends, if you're not subscribed to the Sean Morrison YouTube channel, please do so. Everyone else that's subscribed, we thank you very much for the continued love, honor, and support, friends. It is greatly appreciated. Blackie was also asked about how the fan base is different from what he envisioned before he started doing meet and greets. He suspects that the thing brought them together was the lyrics, but he is not really sure. You can check this entire interview with Blackie Lawless, which is the Classic Metal Show, and I believe it's a it's a YouTube channel. It definitely is a YouTube channel, and blabbermouth.net has the full interview posted. I talked a little bit about it, but it's got to be the greatest experience when someone buys a meet and greet. It's like ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. $350 a pop. I'm sorry, Blackie. Groceries come first. Your thoughts, friends. Certain supermarkets are more expensive than the others, if you know what I mean. Those on the East Coast that know about Acme supermarkets know what I'm talking about.
Please.
And, there's so many supermarkets all over the place. But, sorry, Blackie. Rent, food, and family come first before you fucking stew at $350 meet and greets. Your thoughts, friends. Shame, shame, shame.